Hello, friends, and thank you as always for visiting the Legend Sports Universe YouTube channel, Legend Sports Universe, where legends play forever. This is the Franchise Stars Baseball League, Year 2, the World Series for the FSBL. The San Francisco Giants look to clinch their first FSBL World Series championship, looking to complete the job they were unable to finish a year ago when they fell in Game 7 to the Oakland A's. They now have a commanding 3-1 series lead against the Cleveland Indians. They will look to finish off the Tribe here in Game 5. Coming off the big 3-1 win in Game 4, the Indians took the series opener in dramatic fashion, but the Giants have taken 3 straight. Now it'll be up to Early Wynn, who was on the short end of the Game 4 loss in the ALCS, bested by Pedro Martinez despite a solid outing, to keep the Indian season alive. Tim Keefe goes on full rest for the San Francisco Giants, looking to clinch the World Series title. Giants and Indians, Game 5 is next. So there you see Early Wynn. Wynn allowed 2 runs over 6 innings in the loss to the Red Sox. The only game the Indians lost in that series, but it wasn't Wynn's doing. Wynn was very solid in that game. Of course, Wynn best known for throwing the one-hitter, a no-hitter opportunity he lost during the World Series a year ago. Lost in the 9th inning. I should say, in the ALCS a year ago. He'll face Benny Koff to open things off, and he misses for ball 1. Koff, the rookie, batting .259 in the postseason. Wynn rocks and fires, and Koff yanks it foul. The Indians' bats have largely gone cold, no one more so than Manny Ramirez. Ramirez had a bases-loaded opportunity and then another opportunity, and we'll get back to that in a minute because Benny Koff just put this one into the seats in right field. It's a lead-off home run for Benny Koff, and the Giants waste no time here in the potential clincher. Koff goes deep, and the Giants have a 1-0 lead, 1 batter in. Benny Koff goes yard, and the Giants strike early again. In Game 4, it was a 3-run homer off the bat of Mel Ott in the first. This time, Benny Koff goes deep for his first homer of the series, and it's 1-0 San Francisco. Well, that's how you quiet a crowd quickly. 3 pitches in, the Giants are up 1-0. Here's Freddie Lindstrom. Lindstrom grounds down to third. Ramirez has it, throws over to first. And there's 1 away. Your Giants lineup: Koff, Lindstrom, and Mays, Ott, Kent, and McCovey, Posey, Thompson, and Bartell. That's what the Giants have rolled with the last few games, and it's obviously been working as they've won 3 straight. So now here's Mays. Mays batting .309. Wynn deals, curveball misses away. Wynn gets the sign from Victor Martinez, rocks and fires. 1-0 pitch, down low. Mays slaps it down to first. Tomei takes it on the second hop to the bag for out number 2. So that'll bring up the aforementioned Mel Ott. Ott has his postseason average up to .232 now. 4 homers, 14 RBIs. Feels like almost all of that damage has been done in the last 3 games. Fastball misses up and in. As we mentioned, Mel Ott hit the big 3-run homer in the first inning of Game 4. Joe McGinnity and the Giants bullpen made it stand up. Wynn rocks and fires. Slapped to short. Taken on a hop by Jimenez. Throw to first, and Ott is retired. So Wynn bounces back, but Benny Koff takes him deep to open up the ball game. We head to the bottom of the first. It's 1-0 Giants. A dramatic shot. This game's so pretty. It really is. The game is just so visually outstanding, and it plays a great game too, with the exception of the recent base running issues, but I'll digress on that for now. Here's Tim Keefe. Keefe 2-0 in 4 starts in the postseason, a 3.46 ERA. Most of that damage was done in one bad start. Keefe, by and large, has been solid. Here's Kenny Lofton to lead things off for the Tribe. Fastball is in there for a called strike. It's 0-1. Keefe looks in, rocks and fires. Lofton fouls it off. The count is quickly 0-2. Keefe staked to the 1-0 lead early here. 0-2 pitch, curveball misses down low, and the count goes to 1-2. Nice to see a few viewers there, here for a late night broadcast. If it wasn't a potential clincher, I probably wouldn't have done it tonight. But with the possibility of the season and the series ending here, figured I may as well try and get it done. Lofton, deep drive to right. Ott tracking back. Foul ground makes the play, and there's one away. Your Indians lineup, Lofton, Jimenez, and Manny Ramirez. Doby, Tomei, Napoleon, Lajoie, Victor Martinez, Luke Easter, and Jose Ramirez. The Indians shuffling the lineup a bit, just trying to get something going. Lajoie drops, Jose Ramirez drops. Andres Jimenez steps in here. He'll bat in the 2-hole, trying to give some more speed up top. The Indians just trying to do something. You saw they're down to hitting .262 in the postseason. As their bats have really largely gone cold, none more so than Manny Ramirez. We were starting to talk about that when Koff sent the first ball out of here. But the Giants have done an outstanding job on Manny Ramirez in this series. Ramirez homered in Game 1 and has done virtually nothing since. 0-2 pitch. Jimenez tries to hold, and he does, and the count goes to 1-2. 007, Mike Silva, Beatles eternally. How we doing, gentlemen? Jimenez into center. Mays will have to play it on the hop. It's a 1-out single for Andres Jimenez. So hopefully, for Cleveland's sake, the reshuffling of the batting order will work. Again, Napoleon Lajoie had been hitting in the 2-hole. The Indians have dropped him down in the order. And now here's Manny Ramirez. Hard to put anything really on Manny, as great as he has been through the course of 2 postseasons for the Indians. But Manny came up small in 2 big spots in Game 4. Bases loaded, and then he had 2 men on again in his following at bat late in that game, and came up empty both times. But with the rest of the order cold, other than Jim Tomei, really, the Giants have been able to pitch Ramirez a bit carefully. They have not given him anything good to hit since Game 1. Throw over to first. Jimenez dives back in. Yes, he's still playing, Mike. I couldn't in good conscience. If Ray Chapman was playing better, I could have considered playing Jimenez at second, putting Chapman back in the lineup at short, and sitting Lajoie after that debacle. But I felt like the Indians, in a must-win game, Lajoie, despite his slump and his blunder in Game 4, needs to be in the lineup. That Ray Chapman is hitting a $160 certainly had something to do with that also. 2-1 the count as Keefe works to Ramirez. Fastball misses down and in. Larry Doby waits in the on-deck circle. Keith gets the sign from Posey. Would not be surprised to see Jimenez take off. He does not. Manny jacks that one, but well foul. And the count will go full to 3-2. David Lando is in the house. How are you, David? Thanks for coming by. Tapper out in front of the plate. Posey pounces on it. His only play will be to first, and he gets Ramirez. Runner moves up, so Jimenez is in scoring position. And if you are just tuning in, Benny Koff struck with a lead-off home run to open up the game for the Giants. And that's where we stand at 1-0 here in the bottom of the first as Larry Doby steps in. Doby batting .229. Keith delivers, curveball in for a called strike. That one comes inside, backs Doby off the plate with the curveball. 1-1 the count. Doby cranks that one, but he is well out in front of it. 1-2 the count. High fastball misses, and it's 2-2. Keith from the set. Delivers. Breaking ball gets Doby swinging. Strike 3, and Keith gets out of the jam. So Jimenez is left stranded at second. We head to the second here in Cleveland. Game 5 of the World Series. The Giants lead it 1-0. Keep an eye on him, Mike. Yeah, we're going to bust Napoleon Lajoie, drag him off the field in cuffs. Here's Jeff Kent batting .356, 3 homers, 7 RBIs. Wynn delivers. Slider is in for a called strike. Victor Martinez sets up inside. Wynn delivers up and in. That one's a ball. So the count goes to 1-1 as the best fake umpiring crew in the business gets the nod there. That umpire hasn't blinked in 2 years. Here's the delivery coming from Early Wynn. 1-1 pitch. Kent skies it to left. It's hooking. That'll be fouling out of play, and the count will go to 1-2. Wynn rocks and fires. Curveball. Kent taps it right at the plate. Dribbles foul. Victor Martinez waited on that ball to see if it was going to stay fair. Once he saw Kent was wisely running to first, he touched it up in foul ground. 1-2 pitch. Kent tries to go the other way with the outside fastball, but fouls it off. Wynn fires once again. Kent, line drive shot. Nice pick there by Lajoie. Kent hit that one on the screws, but that's a backhand snare of a scalded liner by Jeff Kent. Nicely done by Lajoie. There's one away. Here's Willie McCovey. McCovey has gone cold in this series as well. He's only batting .220 now in the playoffs. That's kind of been lost, as well as the rest of the Giants lineup has been hitting. McCovey hits that one hard, but right at Jimenez, and there's 2 down. So 2 hard outs from Kent and McCovey. That'll bring up Buster Posey. Posey batting .333, no homers, 8 RBIs in the playoffs. Wynn rocks and fires. Fastball is in for a called strike. And Posey was the NLCS most valuable player. Fastball fouled off. It was a terrible regular season for Posey. Posey only batted .236, I believe, during the regular season. Chases the curveball out of the zone here. Martinez throws to first. and Posey is set aside. So Wynn has retired 6 in a row since the leadoff homer from Benny Koff. We head to the bottom of the second, 1-0 Giants. Here's Jim Thome. Thome has started to heat up. He's up to .319 in the postseason, 4 homers, 6 RBIs. Keefe looks in. Winds and fires. Fastball in for a called strike. One of the annoying things the game doesn't track, given all the other stuff it does track, or at least it doesn't. It may track it like behind the scenes, but it doesn't track it where I can actually check it out, is the career postseason stats. Fastball. Thome tries to hold up unsuccessfully. It's 1-2 as Mike Silva places an order for a Thome home run. Keefe rocks and fires. Breaking ball. Thome gets a piece to stay alive. Gets the sign again. 1-2 pitch from Keefe. Fastball misses inside. Two and two the count. High fastball. Thome fouls it back. Thome's definitely seeing the ball well at the plate these last several games, after a rough start to the postseason for him. 2-2 pitch. Fastball off the plate. It's 3-2 as Lajoie waits on deck. Keefe into the windup, delivers. Thome fouls another one back. Good battle here between Keefe and Thome. That's 8 pitches in this at bat. Keefe rocks and fires. And Thome, deep drive to right, hooking. That's going to be foul, and nothing more than a souvenir. So this will be the 10th pitch of the at bat from Keefe to Thome. Looking for the put-out pitch here. Goes to the high fastball, and Thome works out the walk. Terrific at-bat from Jim Thome. Thome, can you hear me, as Mike Silva says. We like the Who references. Absolutely. I've been brushing up on my Bermanisms. Here's the curveball to Napoleon Lajoie, and Lajoie is just up against it at this point. Batting average down to .245. When he's done something good, he's tried to do too much and ended up countering it. Look no further than Game 4. Gets on to try to get a rally going. He was batting second in that game. Goes first to third, heads up base running on a single from Jim Thome, and then Lajoie thought the ball got away, but it hadn't, and was thrown out at home plate by 40 feet. To kill a rally. You never know what would have happened from there, but all Lajoie knew was that his mistake was costly. Pops this one straight up the chute. Posey sheds the mask, puts it away, and there's one away. The Indians crowd has not turned on Lajoie yet, but you can see the frustration on Napoleon Lajoie. He is squeezing that bat into sawdust at this point. And the Indians certainly need Lajoie to produce to what they're accustomed to. Here's Victor Martinez. Fastball in for a called strike. It's 0-1. Eddie, eat, drink, and be merry. That was always a good one. I like that. Fastball off the plate. It's 1-1. Fastball from Keefe misses up high. Keefe's already at 37 pitches with only one out here in the second. So the Indians are having decent at-bats. They just don't have anything to show for it yet. Of course, we're still in the early going. Martinez fouls it off. Out of play. 2-2 the count. Here's the pitch from Keith. Curveball. Fouled off. The Indians organist hard at work. Shot the other way. Diving stop by Lindstrom. Knocks it down. I don't think he's going to have a play. Martinez does not run well. Good job by Lindstrom to make that close, but it's an infield hit for Victor Martinez, and the Indians have first and second. Good job there by Lindstrom. He saved a shot down the line, and who knows what happens from there. Tomei, of course, does not run well either. So you've got a couple of plotters on the bases right now. Here's Luke Easter. Easter batting .375 in limited action this postseason. Goes the other way and fouls it off. But Easter played left in Game 4, and he gets the start again here in Game 5. The Indians just hoping to get a little bit of thunder going again. 0-1 offering from Keith. Easter fouls it straight back. Keith sets and delivers curveball in there, freezes Luke Easter, and down he goes. Second out of the inning. 23 pitches to this point for Keith in the second. 10 of those, or it might have even been 11, were in the Jim Tomei at bat. Tomei now stands at second. First and second, now there's 2 outs, and here's another bat who has gone ice cold, Jose Ramirez. Ramirez fouls off the first pitch. You say the Indians' bats have gone cold. Some of that credit, of course, has to go to the Giants' pitchers, who had not been great coming into this series, but have pulled it together. One and one the count as Keith works to Ramirez. Fastball at the knees for strike 2. One and two the count. Curveball misses down low. Two-two offering from Keith. Ramirez grounded to first. McCovey has it, takes it to the bag himself, and Keith gets out of the jam. So the Indians threaten but do not score. We'll head to the top of the third. Giants looking to clinch the World Series. They lead it 1-0. Mike is working so hard in the chat. Furmanisms, his own lines, insulting poor Tim Keefe. Aaron Reed has joined us. How are you, Aaron? Early Wynn delivering to Bobby Thompson. Fastball in for a called strike. Benny Koff led off this game with a home run for the Giants. Wynn has set down the next 6. Fastball at the knees. It's 0-2 as Wynn works to Thompson here. Into the windup. There's the pitch, swung on and missed. Down he goes. So Wynn fans Thompson for his second strikeout of the ball game. There's one away here in the third. There you see the StatCast. Good morning, good afternoon, good night. Here's Dick Bartell. Bartell playing for Alvin Dark, who simply was not producing. They brought Bartell in to try to get something going, and Bartell, though he's only hitting .222, the Giants haven't lost since Bartell entered the lineup. Wynn into the windup. Curveball in the dirt. It's 1-1. Wynn delivers. Swung on and missed. He's ahead of Bartell now, 1-2. Gets the sign again. Wynn working quickly. Breaking ball away. Slider fans him for the second out of the inning. Third strikeout for Wynn. 8th straight retired. And the order will roll over to the man who got him, Benny Koff, who led off the game, as we mentioned, with a home run into the seats and right. That's a nice slider there from Early Wynn. So Koff takes his place in the batter's box. Wynn rocks and fires. Koff lines this one into the gap. That's going to be extra bases. Benny Koff, his second hit of the ball game. Lofton retrieves it. Koff will pull in at second. Thinks about going for 3, but decides to hold up. So it's a 2-out double for Benny Koff, his second hit of the ball game. Somewhere SGJ Jamie is smiling. And now here's Freddie Lindstrom. Lindstrom is 0 for 1. Floating knuckleball from Wynn. That's the first time he's broken that out in the ball game. It's in there for a called strike. 2 outs, 0-1 the count to Lindstrom. Koff is on second. Another knuckleball from Wynn. So Wynn hadn't thrown any of those in the first couple innings, and now he drops 2 on Freddie Lindstrom. Must be something in the scouting report that tells him to use that pitch against Lindstrom. 0-2. Fastball misses away. Actually, they call that a slider. Didn't look like it had that much break on it. One and two the count. Gets him with the curveball. So Wynn, other than Benny Koff, has retired everybody, but Koff is 2 for 2 against him. His first inning home run has the Giants up 1-0 as we head to the bottom of the third. Bernie Strom in the house. How are you, Bernard? Hope all is well with you, sir. 007 is back. I didn't know you had left, but glad you came back. Appreciate it. So here's Kenny Lofton. Lofton flew out his first time up. Lofton is only 4 for 19 in the series. Fastball on the outside corner for strike 1. We appreciate the public service announcement there from Mike Silva. Fastball misses inside. It's 1-1. Keefe rocks and fires. Fastball up and in. Lofton fouls it off. Breaking ball misses inside. The count goes to 2-2. Down in the dirt, he fans Lofton. Posey will have to hurry, but he throws him out, and there's one away. So Lofton goes chasing. Third strikeout for Keefe, and there's 1 out here in the third. Here's Andres Jimenez. Jimenez singled his first time up. Moved up from the 8th spot in the order to batting second here in this one, as the Indians have reshuffled everything in this game other than the heart of the order. Well, and Lofton. Fastball at the knees for strike 1. Fastball misses up high. 1-1 the count. Curveball. Fouled off by Jimenez. It's 1-2. Keefe rocks and fires again. Curveball misses down and in. 2-2 the count. Keefe takes his time to throw this pitch. Now he's in the motion. 2-2 offering. Curveball away, and Jimenez, they say he went. Another strikeout for Keefe, who is looking very, very sharp here in Game 5. Here's Manny Ramirez. Ramirez is 0 for 1. Fastball at the knees. Manny, another terrific regular season, another terrific postseason, although the Giants have managed him since Game 1 of this series. Ramirez, hot smash down to McCovey. He knocks it down, keeps it in front of him. Keefe covers. Manny is retired, and so are the Indians. Good job by McCovey to stay with it. Ramirez hit that one hard, but gets nothing out of it. We're a third of the way through here in Game 5 from Cleveland. Giants 1, Indians nothing. So here's Willie Mays, 0 for 1, grounded out in the first. So again, I mentioned this in the broadcast this afternoon. After the World Series is concluded here, I will probably be cutting back on streams probably for the next 3 weeks to a month or so. I won't be disappearing completely. I just won't be on nightly. Trying to get work for the Madden Football Project done, trying to get the players imported in for year 3 here of the FSBL. Largely taking up that time, along with, obviously, my kids being home for the holidays and stuff like that. So we'll be taking a little bit of a semi-hiatus. Not a full-fledged one, as Mays grounds out to Tony. Obviously, plenty of other terrific content from the friends of the LSU. Beatles Eternally mentioned. McGreevy 2.0 will be starting up soon, so everybody can check out that. And Bernard Strom and Dwayne Martz and Mike Silva has started streaming in the Discord. Hopefully we'll get him on YouTube sometime soon as Ott takes ball 1 down and in. 007 has been posting stuff from his replay. So certainly lots of good content to more than hold down the fort. Fastball in for a called strike. It's 1-1. Wynn misses up high, 2-1. There's a shot out into the gap.